Welcome back. This is Professional Builders Show Builders Live. I'm your host, Adam Grubb, on the back porch of the Modern Home here at the International Builders Show in Orlando. We are with Jane Meager from Success Strategies. Jane, nice to see you. I appreciate you coming here. We've got, man, it's been quite a day. I'll be honest with you, it's been quite a couple of days here. We've talked to so many people. We've had such a great time here. What new could you possibly tell us, right? That's what you said right before we started. Right before we went live, you said, what do you want to know? You know, I think this first question, why and how builders should act more like retailers, is exactly where we should start. What is it, how should they act more like retailers? And explain what Success Strategies is and what you do.
Sure. Well, we work in a unique and I think becoming more critically important part of the industry all the time, which is home builder design studios, and assisting the customer in the concept of being able to personalize their home to reflect their lifestyle needs and their design preferences. And why I think that builders should act more like retailers is I love this industry. I've been in it for 25 plus years. But I think a lot of times we tend to think like construction companies that build high quality homes and then, yeah, we sell them. Right. And I think it's interesting to do a paradigm shift and really think about, well, what if home builders thought of themselves as retailers, high quality, world-class retailers of the most expensive and emotional purchase somebody's probably going to make in a lifetime, a well-constructed home. And it's just thinking a little differently about really where that well-constructed home is going to end up in someone's life and really having a little bit more of a customer focus.
So in design, and we've talked to several designers and architects, each one has a different take on where the idea starts. Mm-hmm. For you, where does the idea start for your company?
Well, you know, I'm a strategist. I'm not an interior designer. And what we do is we help builders to create better customer experiences, to maximize per home revenue, to leverage the concept of a personalized home as a unique selling point. And particularly these days when people are looking for a brand new home instead of a used home, they really don't want to give up choice and control. They want to have the ability to have that house reflect what they need and want. But what we have the opportunity to do right now in the industry is figure out ways to get the customer more quickly to that personalized solution. And I think that's an interesting opportunity. I'm not sure if I got back to the question.
No, you did, because what I remember in years past, it was a homeowner goes into a model home, they just kind of do this. Yeah. And then they say, I want that, and they go, oh, well, that's not part of your upgrade package. Right. Oh, okay, well, then I'll take this. You are bringing some strategies and some uniqueness to that process so that the experience for the homeowner is much different. The builder looks better and has a better experience with our homeowner, and everybody walks away happy.
Win-win for everybody.
As opposed to just a menu.
And I think that as a building, you know, as a home builder, we have the opportunity in our industry to really start thinking about the way the consumer purchases other home goods products and actually any kind of product and service as well, and think about what that customer experience looks like and figure out how as home builders we can capture that experience, how we can be really more customer focused and provide kind of a guided concierge level experience through personalization so that the buyer ends up with that unique one-of-a-kind home but doesn't stress builder operations and doesn't overwhelm the buyer as well, and just to create a great streamlined, feeling amazing process.
Well, you've put yourself in a very unique position.
Yeah. You could say that.
I did.
We're blessed to be in that part of a little niche part of the industry.
Yeah, you are in that center mass there, and I mean, what prompted this? Why did you decide, hey, this is a position in the market that is missing, and I'm going to be the one to fill it?
Well, I would love to tell you that I had this, you know, brilliant long-term 30-year brain strategy. Right. I didn't. My background is in the sales, marketing, and market research end of home building, and I worked for many years in the design end as well. And ultimately just realized there was something missing, both from the customer experience and from the builder opportunity around design studios. And it was a nice convergence of all my backgrounds. And so right now, you know, we study consumer purchase psychology, we study retail strategies, we help builders to better understand the customer journey through the home shopping and the personalization part of their journey, and you know how we can make it better.
So there's software out there now for most companies where you can, for your site, you can track the journey. Yes. You can see where they start on your homepage and then go to the pricing page, where they leave, all that stuff. You're just doing that entire thing just in person. You're trying to explain to them a little bit about here's the journey that a buyer takes when they're in that buying process. Here's when they start to get frustrated. Here's when they start to lose interest. Things of that nature, which it's remarkable what you guys are doing. It really is.
Yeah, I think it's, the opportunity is really twofold. The first is to front load inspiration, which really means talk to the home buyer more about how they would go about personalizing their home during the sales experience. We see more and more builders right now wanting customers in the design studio during the sales experience, so that it's very fluid. And then once the customer has purchased and now they're about to truly personalize their home, how do we make that just the high point of their experience? And how do we deliver on all their wishes while still maintaining control? We don't have to offer everything under the sun.
Right.
We have to figure out what the customer wants and allow them to get that.
There was a time when design studios were a huge expense for builders. They went away from them. They said, no, we'll just put them in the model homes. We'll just make this a one thing. Now builders are coming back and saying, oh, hold on a second. We need a spot.
It's the linchpin right now, I think, of the sales experience. We personally can't keep up with the demand for our services. Obviously, builders can use many other companies other than us, but that's indicative of, I think, the demand. We see design studios are getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And they are, like I said, being used for more than just what happens after the sale. They're really becoming an integral part of the sales experience. I think that's exciting for the customer and for our industry.
Yeah, no, it is. So what's next for you guys? I mean, at this point, where do you go?
Well, we're really excited about some of the events we have this year. We every year host a big national conference, and this year we're not hosting a conference, but we're running a series of smaller events. Some of them are around operational excellence and best practices, policies, and procedures. That's our Design Studio Best Practices event. We also have our Influence Training event where sales and design consultants can come in, and as well as a lot of managers and upper management, and really learn all those important skills. How do we overcome objections? How do we build value? How do we manufacture desire? How do we build trust and rapport to create that great customer experience and make sure that the builder is optimizing their ability to maximize per home revenue?
Yeah, and that's really all it's about.
Yeah,
is that.
Yeah.
So Jane Meager, your success strategies. How can people get in touch with you if they want to talk to you?
Our website is opt4success, opt4success.net, or just search success strategies on the website.
Well, Jane, thanks so much for taking
Thanks,
time
Adam. I appreciate
to be here on the show. We're back in a moment with Dan Coletti as well as Michael Gardner, the 2019 New American Home and New American Remodel at Builders. Back in a moment on Professional Builders Show Village Live, presented by Western Window Systems.